Hey guys, this Monday we go over the tank build that I did back in October. Hopefully you enjoy it. Morning guys, Mike St. Romain, GDB Custom Coatings Vinyl. Thanks for coming back to the channel. I'm going to try to do this every week now. This is going to be my new schedule. Can't guarantee it'll be every week, but it'll at least be every other week. We'll do some filming during the week. I'll do editing and stuff on the weekend. Post it on Sunday night. It'll go live on Monday morning, 0700 Eastern time. So this video is a tank build that I did earlier this year. If you're interested in what it took to build the tank, there's a complete breakdown of all of the parts that I purchased on Amazon and the parts that I purchased at Home Depot in the description. I'll also put a link to the original tank build we did back in 2020 when we were out in California. That is a 6-video series, but I've only linked the first video in the description block. There is a playlist on my YouTube channel, so check it out if you want. Hope you enjoy the video. Tank turned out great, really great deal. If you're looking to build your own tank, you can get into a good solid tank for under $1,000. Because it's a chest freezer tank, it holds heat really well. The lid closes. I've actually put a couple of locks on my lid just to help with the power cable going out of the back from the pump and the heater. All around good setup for, hobbyist type things, and you can put a pretty good sized piece in it as well. Hopefully you enjoy the video. If you do and it gives you some content you're interested in seeing again, please subscribe, ring the bell, give me a like or two. Plus give me any comments you want, any questions you have on the tank. Okay, here's the completed tank. Set it up pretty close to the edge of the garage. That way when I'm spraying activator and stuff, it'll take most of it out of the garage. It's a brand new 14 cubic foot chest freezer by Frigidaire. I really like this heating unit that I picked up. As you can see, I've got it set at 90. This was really inexpensive. It was only 70 bucks, but the temperature is adjustable on it. It maintains the temperature for you. And using the deep freeze has done really well because it's so insulated that it has only dropped, I unplugged it for about 2 days and it only dropped like 2 degrees. So, spring-loaded lid so it stays up by itself. Pretty simple setup. I built a little piece to raise the heater up off the bottom. It looks like it's close because, where we are, but it's actually sitting down in there plenty. It's kind of in the middle of the water, so it's keeping it nice and temperature regulated. The filter bed, the pump lives under the filter bed. Pump's under here. It's a pretty simple setup, but it works really well. Pump comes through the wall, over, out through the jets to rinse the top. We did have to cut into it to add a check valve because I've had that happen before. The wall here is one of the pieces of like plastic plywood, pretty inexpensive, caulked it all in place real well. The natural raise in the bottom of the freezer where the compressor sits at gives us a good place to set the pump. Cycle's good. The jets could be a little higher out of the water. I may take my Dremel tool and bring this down just a little bit, but it does what it's supposed to. I like the way it works. I'm happy with it, and all in all, using the same pumps I had before with the new heater, new freezer, everything, I'm in it for less than 500 bucks, and it's got a plenty good surface area to work from. I wanted to give you guys a little more on this heater. Very reasonably priced. Got it on Amazon. It was 69 bucks. It is a 1200 watt heater. Nice container. It has the box that you set the temp on. It's a pretty decent sized heater. It's good for up to 200 gallons of water, and it works really well. I'm super happy with it so far. I'll put a link in the description below, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. guys, I wanted to circle back around. Earlier in the video, I mentioned that I was debating on cutting this down just a little bit. So you can see here, I actually cut it and dropped it down below that lip there on each side. I was getting some water buildup on this inner edge here when the tank would be running, which also brought my jets a little further in. And we added a circulator pump to help the water keep flowing. It helps prevent algae buildup inside the tank when it's just sitting there closed. Clean the tank every once in a while, just like we do with all of them. But also reuse the remote switch controls. So drops down over the edge. You can see we've done a couple projects, and no water on this inner lip, so it keeps it nice and neat. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed it. See you next week.